Hello lovelies, welcome to lanmoutarot. This is a general reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, or anyone who feels like watching this reading. There's a message for you, okay? And this is a general message for the collective. It may not resonate, and if it doesn't, it's okay. I'm just a messenger picking up messages from spirit, reading energies. It could be vice versa. And this reading is for the first week of December 2019, or anytime you happen to be watching it. As we know, time is a human construct. When it comes to energy, time is non-linear, okay? So, thank you so much for your support, Taurus. We're going to get right into it. Okay, we have some jumpers for you. We're gonna put them back, but we're gonna take a look here. Abundance, happiness. Okay, we have some of you during this time, you are you're not just feeling like happy in your home life, your family life. Okay, we're still taping during the holiday season. Some of you may be spending some very good quality time with your loved ones, but you're also feeling quite abundant. Okay, you feel some of you, I feel like you feel very blessed and grateful for all that you have, which is always a positive thing. We're gonna cut the card this time, Taurus. That's the messages spirit. What messages spirit have for you? There we go. We have the Knight of Wands, the King of Fire, and the Seven of Cups. And at the bottom, we have the Ten of Pentacles. Beautiful. Yes, family is very well pronounced here. We have the Ten of Cups, which is the ultimate happiness. Also a card of family and harmony, being in union, okay? And that could deep emotions, feeling a sense of well-being, if you will, a sense of belonging. And with that Ten of Pentacles, and we had the Nine of Pentacles earlier, this is abundance. This is like family, heritage, family, the lineage going down, okay? Inheritance from the family. This is like this is a very auspicious card, okay, that denotes prosperity, whether it's prosperity earned through your hard work or prosperity that's been passed down on you. But here, this is prosperity, and also a card of it's a pentacle, but there's a sense of groundedness to it. It's something that you can depend on. It's something that's real. It's not just a feelings. It's not just something that you're acting on. It's something that's tangible, okay? And when we're talking about money here, even in the sense of an inheritance, that's something that you're going to be receiving. That's something that's going to make a huge difference in your life. And for a lot of you, we had the Ten of Cups earlier. We have the Seven of Cups here, and when I pull this card to look at it, it's that Ace of Cups, okay, that I see at the bottom. So emotions are a very deep part of this for you, even if it's with regards to your money or your abundance, or a sense of feeling like I've made it, I have everything under control, I'm doing exactly what I want to do, or I've done everything that I know I could have done, and now it's time to reap the rewards. Let's get into the cards. We start with the Knight of Wands. That's fast moving energy, okay? This is travel. Some of you may be traveling during this time, or there's people traveling towards you. Perhaps it's even family traveling towards you to spend some quality time. And this is also long distance travel here. We have Taurus. This is like very fiery energy, fast moving energy. So for those of you, oh wow, the sun just flipped out face up onto that card. This is very good. This is good news, okay? This travel here is gonna bring good news. For some of you, that Knight of Wands here, it's also the knights, all the knights are messengers. There is like a wonderful news coming your way. Wonderful news about family, okay? For some of you, we have 2 kids in the Sun card. You may be getting news of pregnancy, whether it's yours or from some dear family members. That's gonna have a significant impact on your life. I'm getting pregnancy news here, but nonetheless, I felt the blessing and a sense of overall well-being with the Ten of Cups, the way it came out earlier. So look at this, the Page of Cups. That's what, remember here, the pages are the children a young, youthful energy in the deck. And here comes the Page of Cups. So for some of you, it may be traveling, someone traveling towards you, or you traveling towards someone to make a big declaration of love, okay? Or this is not so much that it's a small declaration. This is the way it's going to be done. It's going to be done for some of you in a way that may seem a little bit immature, or almost like something that wasn't completely thought through. It's almost like someone's going to be like, you know what, that's it, I have to let Taurus know how I feel, and they just get on a plane and then fly to you and knock on your door with flowers and say, I'm not living without you, that's it. It's we're from this day on, we're gonna spend every single day of our lives together. If this is the love declaration, the proposal, this is the case for you guys, and it's going to bring a lot of blessings. You're gonna be happy. Literally, someone like waving the flag. Okay, Taurus, they're gonna fly the flag of love coming towards you, and also yanking at you, pulling you towards them. Kind of like, because for some of you, it's gonna be something that's very unexpected. It's going to seem like, hold up, what's happening again? What? Since when did you feel so much for me and whatnot? But for a lot of you with that page here, it's also, there's an announcement of children here. For some of you, you may be expecting, or there's a news here, but there's a fish coming out of this cup. Okay, there is a baby cooking for some of you. This is like youthful energy being announced. Okay, let's look here. The King of Swords. This is a take charge kind of person. The King of Swords. This is someone who's all about minds over water with the King of Swords. This taking, oh, here comes the Ace of Cups again for you, Taurus. Jumped out and flew onto the card between the Knight and the King of Swords. So there is a message coming towards you. For some of you, especially for those of you, if you are dealing with fire sign or an air sign, this is like even more significant. Okay, so that would be an Aries, Sagittarius, or a Leo for a fire sign, or a Gemini, Libra, and or Aquarius for the air signs. And here there's an offer. It's an offer of a new beginning here. Okay, an offer of love from the divine, with that dove coming out. The heart is in the hand. Someone literally is gonna carry their heart on their sleeves, bring you their heart on a silver platter, if you will, which is like an open hand, open heart. And it's going to be with a beautiful message, because the bird here is denoting a message. And look what the bird is carrying in its beak. It's a pentacle, right? It's a pentacle we have here. So that it's a grounded offer. Yes, it's deeply emotional, the cup running over here, but it's also a message. The way the message is gonna come to you, no matter how unprepared, no matter how impulsive it may seem like, it's something that you can trust, Taurus. It's something that's grounded in reality. Okay, that person, whether consciously or subconsciously, they have been planning, hoping, and about this declaration, about this proposal. Okay, for those of you, this is a proposal. This is an offer of love. So trust it, believe it. Yes, there's a lot of emotions here, like a red heart, like bursting with love and all of that. But it's also something that's grounded, like especially the message. Even if you feel like this is coming out of nowhere, like you don't see, you're not expecting it, you did not see it coming, just know that this is like, especially with that 10 of Pentacles here, someone wants something serious here. Okay, someone wants to build a family with you. Someone wants marriage. They want to pass, to pass everything, to share their wealth, to share their home, to share their life with you, and to build like a sense of a family legacy, to continue that with you. Okay, someone here sees your value. They know you are their person, and that they are your person. So they're just going to put it all out on the line and pull on that tug, okay, of your heart. Just they're gonna do everything that they have to do to make sure that they secure this relationship, this connection. Okay, to make it, for some of you, it's coming here to make it legal. Yes, for some of you, it's gonna be an offer of love to make it legal, to make sure that you're exclusive at the very least, that there's a full commitment here. Okay, clarification on the King of Swords. One more clarification on the King of Swords. Okay, The Lovers, of course. Yeah, some of you are dealing with a Gemini Taurus, okay? And a lot of you with that Ace of Cups here, especially if you're like a Taurus rising, or your person is a Taurus, I'm sorry, if you're a Taurus rising or your person is a Gemini rising, this is even of greater significance. This is just so good here. This is love, okay? The Ace of Cups, you have the Ace of Cups, you have the Page of Cups, you have the Sun, and now the Lovers. This is love. This is a divine connection. Call it whatever you want, soulmate, twin flame, a karmic relationship. This is a divine connection. This is a divinely protected connection. This is a connection that's happening in the ethers, that's happening in the heavens, okay? And now that's about to be materialized in the real world, like in the 3D world, but by real world. That's here and on the earthly plane with that 10 of Pentacles. That's what's facing you, to bring it together right here, to ground it, okay? But this is a connection that's already being anointed by the divines, by the angels, okay? That's why that message, that bird is presented by a white dove here, okay? Because it's a message of I was looking at for whatever reason, my intuition said to take a look at the card that was at the bottom of the deck before I start shuffling again, and it was the Queen of Wands. So there you go. Some of you, Taurus, you do have quite a bit of fire in your chart, okay? Let's see here. Clarification on the Seven of Cups for Taurus. Clarification for Seven of Cups. I don't know if some of you, Taurus, you have more than one option. And let's say, for example, some of you might have been currently in a relationship or just dating, you know, other people. Even if you're not serious with the other people, you had like other options, other offers, you know, people that are interested in you. So when this person come to you, the way they're gonna show up, it's some of you may be a little bit confused, okay? Some of you may be a little bit confused. This is a Seven of Cups. It's a card of confusion. There's a sense of illusion with this card because there are so many options, there's so many possibilities. You're like, where do I go? Where do my eyes go? What do I choose? Okay? And seven is a number, it's a quite number of the mysteries, if you will, right? It's quite a mysterious number, number seven. It's ruled by, oh, okay. We had a whole stack here with the Tower wanted to show up on top, and we had that Hangman coming upside down in reverse. So we're gonna take those two. The Hangman here in reverse. If there was delays for some of you, it seems like that person, and I'm gonna put the rest, it's the Empress that's at the bottom. They keep pointing my attention to the bottom of the deck here. Okay, so last we saw the Queen of Wands, and now we see the Empress. Abundance is assured. Oh, look, I pulled up the stack, and look, at the Emperor was at the bottom of that pile, and it didn't get picked up. It wanted to be on the table. Okay, this is how it works, folks. This is what it means for spirit to work with you. What's supposed to be will be, one way or another. It's never ceases to amaze. So there seems a sense of confusion here. Let's get to it, Taurus. There seems to be a sense of confusion for some of you. Whether it's because this offer was so unexpected, perhaps you had given up on that person. Perhaps you have given up on this offer because you had been waiting for so long. You had been in waiting, and then you just give up. You're just like, you know what? I'm just gonna let this be. I can't hold on anymore. So the waiting time, the delay, it's over. That's coming. If that person was kind of slow to get to you, they were managing things in their life. They wanted to get to a certain level where they felt like they were in control of their life. They were in control of what was going on, especially in regards to their money. They really wanted to be to be able to be a good provider, whether it's a man or woman. They really want to keep a sense of independence, of financial independence especially. So that delay here, I feel like it's over. That person has had a shift in perspective, okay? Let's say it was that person who had a lot of options that was causing delay. They've seen the light, okay? They are now, just like we saw with that King of Swords, they are now understand that they are taking command and control of their life, of this relationship. They have oh, look at this. Okay. uh, they have they're everywhere. Like spirit is everywhere. They prove themselves and show themselves in like so many different ways. Once you start seeing, as in seeing not just with your two eyes, you really see it. Like it's just amazing. All right, Taurus, let's get back to it. With the emperor here, it's someone being in full authority, okay, and also power. There's power with the emperor in the sense of abundance, a real solid foundation here. This is number four, major arcana number four. This is like the universe saying like, hey, wherever it is that you are dealing with, you have this, you can do this, you have all the wealth, all the money, all the authority, all the power that you will ever need. Okay, so it's time to stop getting confused. So change your perspective. Stop thinking like you don't have enough, you have to do more, you have to get more before you can make that offer. And I think that person's now, especially if they've been having dreams or some kind of nudging telling them you may have other options, if you've been pulling your energy away from them by not giving as much because you're just like kind of tired of the delay, that person, that's part of the reason why they're going to shift that perspective. And for some of them, it is indeed spirit that's pushing them to make that change. It's the tower here, to break down that old foundation, that old way of relating with each other, for them to see the light. Okay, wherever it is, there was confusion, there was delay, where someone was not taking charge, someone was kind of like not taking ownership of this relationship, was not, taking the steps, not putting their best foot forward here, or like, proving themselves and going after you and caught you the proper way to make sure that, now all of a sudden they're gonna be like, I don't want to lose my Taurus. And for some of you, it may be vice versa. But here I'm getting a real energy of it's something that has happened to you, it's something that's happening to you, someone coming towards you. And then like, this is just blessings and blessings. Like it's just love. And then like, it's a big push from the universe. When that tower comes, you cannot control that. This is three major arcana. That's clarifying this kind of confusion, this kind of illusion, which is the Seven of Cups. Okay, emotional confusion here. So trust and believe. Wherever, if someone left you confused, like you were not sure where you stood up with them, where there was delay, where someone was not taking charge, was not taking ownership of the relationship, they never could give you a commitment, they never could say, where are we doing, where are we, what's the future? All of this is about to change, Taurus. Okay, it's a big push from the universe. And look at this, the Empress is still at the bottom. So there you go, abundance, Venus energy that we have here. Okay, this is like we have the Empress and the Emperor on the table. We have the Lovers card. This is not just soulmate relationship. This is just like on a whole different level kind of relationship. Okay, this is you and that person. You're supposed to be, you are meant to be. Nothing, nobody can stop this. Nobody can stop this. Do you understand? Nobody can stop this. I love this. This is like a love letter from spirit to you, that something beautiful is happening. If you've been manifesting, believe it, Taurus. Blessing is going you're going to be showered with blessing, love, abundance, wealth, clarity. It's just, oh, okay, you got two cards. But let's look at the bottom. The Age of Light is at the bottom. And as I'm pulling it, it seems like all of a sudden there's too much light here on this. But the Age of Light is at the bottom of the deck for you. And it says you've been training for this for lifetimes. Yes, it's clearly a past life situation here. For lifetimes, you've been training for this. Because when these connections, especially these love connections, are so... it's a spiritual connection. Because it's important, because we are doing work, spiritual work. We come here to learn, to grow, and all of that. But our own energy, the way we express ourselves in the world, makes a difference to the collective energy. Okay, like just like one thought can, one word someone say to you, one look can ruin a whole hour, a whole day. It's the same way when we shift our perspective, when we decide we're gonna focus on the positive, we're gonna focus on love, on service, on giving, right, on staying in the light, in high vibration. It changes other people's around us, and in fact they change other people around them, and it's such a big effect. It's like that little splash of water changes the whole ocean. And that's what we're talking about here. You have been trained for this for a lifetime, because you and this person were put together for a reason. Okay, that is way bigger than just this connection, that is way bigger than love, that's way bigger than those butterflies you feel. But all of these things are important as well. And enjoy it, enjoy it, enjoy it, enjoy it, because this is here, this is just like as good as it gets, stories. And here we have the initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. Crossing the threshold, yes, because something here is about to change. Okay, with the tower card here, something is about to change and there's no going back. Once you guys come together, I feel like, especially if during this lifetime, and you guys have not been able to consummate the relationship, you have not been able to really come together like as in a real relationship, it's like you are crossing that threshold. That's about to change. And for some of you, perhaps you have not even met that person, but once you meet that person, it's gonna be one of those like, I've always known you all of my life, because it's going to be so like, it's like all of a sudden all the colors will be brighter, the sun will come out, you will see it differently, you will hear differently. Like it's almost like there's so many cells in your body that were dormant, all of a sudden they all awaken. Like this is how it's gonna feel for you, and you're gonna recognize your person. And then soon before that, you're gonna be like, I've always known you, of course I recognize you, I knew you before I knew you, because this person you've known from previous lifetimes, you've been preparing for this. It's just that you have not connected in the physical during this lifetime. Okay, so the initiation here, it's like you have crossed the threshold. For some of you, if you have not met that person, you're about to cross each other's path, and nothing will be the same. Your life will never be the same again, because you're gonna meet your person, you're gonna come into union mighty quick. Everything changes like this for you. Okay, and as soon as they enter your life, and for those of you, this is someone you've already known in the past, just trust and believe that wherever there was any kind of negativity, any kind of delay, any kind of like, back and forth and instability, the tower is about to shift that. You coming into a real grounded, solid relationship here. That's gonna bring a lot of abundance and blessings and happiness. Okay, and look at this is the last card that came out for you. Yes, just say yes. If that person is new and they ask you out on a date, yes. If that person is an old person from the past you've already known, or someone you've been kind of like casually dating, and then they're like, you know what, I'm ready to make the big move, I'm ready to make it official, to let everyone know, the whole world know you're my person, I'm your person, like, and they get on one knee, just say yes. Taurus, this is clearly like a will of message for you from the universe. Thank you so much. I'm so happy to be able to deliver that message to you. Remember, as always, love is the only answer. Please enjoy. Just say yes. Just say yes. All right, Taurus. Bye.